Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues. Please subscribe to our channel. Domestic violence is really a huge issue in family law in the state of Michigan. Domestic violence becomes important because somebody who's charged with domestic violence not only has the criminal aspect that they've got to deal with, right? But it could also have an impact on custody if there's a custody case going on. So, in other words, one of the factors that the court uses to determine where a child should live is the presence of domestic violence. So clearly, in a situation where all things are equal, but one person has a problem with domestic violence, the court is likely to give the custody to the other because that's a factor that weighs against the person who has the domestic violence issue. So you got to be very, very careful. Another aspect that's important here is sometimes people will charge the other person with domestic violence not because they've been victimized by domestic violence, but because they think it'll give them leverage in the custody case. So you have to be very careful. If you're charged with domestic violence, even if it's the first offense, you might think, oh, first offense, nothing's going to happen to me. I'll get a slap on the wrist. I'll get a fine, maybe some probation. I don't care. You better care. Because number one, you might have a criminal record that comes out of this, and number two, you never know what the possible implications might be for another case, for other children, for custody. It may impact job issues depending on what kind of profession you're in. There's a lot of things involved. So if you're charged with a domestic violence, something that, even though it's a first offense, it's definitely something that you're going to need some professional help with. You're definitely going to need a lawyer. I recommend you talk to your lawyer. Tell him or her what's going on. If the case is just one where somebody just, is trying to stick you with a charge to gain leverage, something else, then your lawyers are going to need to know that because it's going to impact the strategy associated with winning that case. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.